Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here. I'm going to be coloring with all of these markers, and I'm actually going to be creating this piece. There's the sketch, and here's a little bit of a sneak peek to what it'll look like. I've named it Shadows, and this is Resident Evil 4 fan art. So this is actually a commission, and I'm really proud of it. I have had this kind of it's been in the works for a while now, and this is a biggish piece, I think. At least it was to me. It took me a while. A lot of things changed from the sketch part to the final piece, especially the shadows. I think those changed the most. I initially was going to actually color this in watercolor, so I put it on watercolor paper. Well, as you can tell from the video, I am actually coloring this in Copic, so all of my Copic markers are basically sucked dry, but it's okay, because most of them have refills, most of them. So anyway, this is Leon and Ada, and they are at a dinner table or whatever, having just a fancy meal, and there's supposed to be shadows on the wall, all of the different monsters. They kind of look more like smoke to me, but I still think it looks really cool. So if you've played Resident Evil, the monsters on the actual picture are the Ganados. It's the one that's like a mutated Ganados, and then there is the big cheese, who is in his boss form. There is a chainsaw guy. There is the regenerators. I believe they're called Novistadors, or the bug things, and then the dog. Those are all the ones that I thought would be really cool in this picture. A couple of them kind of have an inside joke with the commissioner and I and my husband, because, just they're funny and we play together. So anyway, if you want a commission, my commission info will be in the description below. And I do want to take this time to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon and an art store. With Patreon, you can support me every month for as little as $1, and basically you'll get access to things that you never see online anywhere else. And if you support me for more, you can get things like line art and original art and stuff like that. So I would appreciate it if you could go check out those links to my Patreon and my art store. My art store just has, prints and stuff. I would really appreciate it. It helps keep the channel going. So anyway, sorry for the self-promotion. But I decided to go with a blended look in this. I just felt like it would go with the ambience a little more, I suppose. And I tried to keep it as limited a color palette as possible. It wasn't super possible, but I tried. And perspective is just not my thing. It's really not. So, before you bash my perspective skills, I'm sorry that it's not 100% up to par. I'm happy with it, and I hope the commissioner is happy with it. I'm sure they will be when they get it. And yeah, so I actually added a window. When I first sketched this out, that was not a thing, but I added a window, and eventually I do add a lightning bolt in there because I thought it was just kind of like stormy weather. It looks good, And my camera likes to crap out on me because I've said it a million times, but my SD card writes too fast for the camera to keep up, so it likes to shut off, and so it jumps a lot. But I'm coloring all of this in with black. I rarely ever use black in any of my pieces, but I thought that it would work well. And then I'm just kind of coloring in the ground, and I do end up coloring the wall. One of the biggest things I think I could have probably tried to do a little more is work on my lighting. I wanted this initially to be a dark piece and have everything only be lit by the lightning bolt and the candle, but I'm not experienced enough for that, so I definitely need to practice. And I think that's something I might practice in the coming months, with my art. So I hope you guys will stick around for that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already and you want to be a part of our cute little squid pod, you can by hitting that subscribe button down below. And yeah, until next time, guys, toodaloo!